Good evening. It is Patty, Living for Me, HCG. It is currently Monday, September 27th. So I was supposed to have a girls' weekend, and that was a bust. It didn't end up happening for me. I had a little bit of an emergency, and, well, long story short, I couldn't go. So that was a real bummer, because I was really looking forward to this trip. However, because of the delay of that trip, I was able to start loading yesterday versus today. So today I completed my second day of loading. Yeehaw, cowgirl. I feel like a stuffed pig. Yesterday, being Sunday, the whole family got up and went out to breakfast. Made sure that I did not get the French toast or the waffles like I wanted to, because some of you gave me great advice regarding loading up on lower carb but higher fat items. I've always related them to be the same thing. However, what I did get was a 3-egg omelet with, you can't even imagine how much jack cheese was on this thing, and avocado slices, which I love, so that's always really good. And it had bacon, really thick pieces of bacon in it, and it was really delicious, and I decided to enjoy it while I could. I really had to struggle putting it down, and it's really funny. I think, when you're dieting, you think of all of these foods that you can't have and that you really want. And here I was in a position where I really needed to have this, and I really didn't want it. It was just too much. I put regular creamer in my coffee, and I'm used to the lower fat creamers, but I thought, need the fat, gotta get it in there. So I did that, and then I couldn't even eat lunch. I hope that's okay, but I figured, well, I took in about 700 or 800 calories just in breakfast alone, and then we ended up going out to dinner, and we went to Red Robin. Red Robin is loading heaven. Loading heaven. I went on their website and figured out the burger that I had, and the burger and the fries alone were about 1,500 calories. It's no wonder I felt so sick last night when I got home. Today I was at work, but it was my second day of loading, so I made sure that I had some cheese for breakfast along with my coffee, and I went to a place called Portillo's for lunch, and Portillo's is a Chicago area place that has phenomenal Italian beef sandwiches, and geographically speaking, I understand that some people don't understand what Italian beef is. There's nothing skinny about Italian beef, and this sandwich, to top it off, has cheese, shredded cheese on it, and they serve it on a croissant. So that's probably 1,000 calories right there. I mean, that it has to be. And then made a little trip to Costco tonight so that I could get my bulk lettuce for my salads. Had one of their quarter-pound hot dogs, which feels like it's more like 4 pounds. And I looked that up, and that alone is 560 calories and 32 grams of fat, if you can believe that. And I'm feeding this to my kid. Now, what's wrong with me? So, needless to say, I've loaded good. And I'm really ready for the low-calorie diet days beginning tomorrow. I grilled some chicken tonight. I weighed it before I cooked it. And that's not so easy to do. It's a little bit more difficult. Quite an art, I must say, figuring out what size the chicken is supposed to be before you cook it. I ended up cutting a couple pieces into several strips because I was screwing it up. It wasn't working out so well. So I'm pretty excited about starting, and I'm really glad that I ended up loading a day earlier than I had originally planned. So the HCG. I've been obviously taking it for the past 2 days, and that seems to be going well. It doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't. I'm taking it sublingually, and it doesn't really taste bad. It's not comfortable holding it under your tongue for 15 minutes, but I have a feeling that's something you just get used to, and it is what it is. It's okay. It's an extremely minimal price to pay for the results that I'm looking forward to. I do want to say thank you to all of the advice and messages and comments that everybody has been sending my way. It's really very comforting, much more surprising than I thought it would be. I was really just wanting to vlog so that I can be accountable to myself, and I know we've heard that from several people, and you just don't realize what it's going to turn into. So it's really pleasantly surprising, and I feel extremely supported. And I've watched a few videos the last couple days, and I know that some people right now, for whatever reason, are really struggling, and it seems like it's a lot of people on their second round. And I just want to say thank you to everybody for not only vlogging when you're having really great days and wonderful losses, but also when you're at an emotional high, things just really aren't going your way, and how easy to feel so vulnerable, yet really open and putting yourself out there. It means more than you know. Even especially as a newbie like me, to know that I'm going to have struggles just like anything else in life, and it's okay. It's really nice to not feel so alone. So I just wanted to say thank you. If you're watching, it really is so warm and welcoming, this entire community, and I just really appreciate it. I'm not too excited about having to miss some of the luxuries in life, like facial creams and gooey cinnamony lipsticks and lotions and things like that. So that's going to be a definite adjustment. But again, a small price to pay. So I think that's all I have for today. I will definitely log back on tomorrow night and let you all know. The part that I really debated about sharing, but I know I have to. So yesterday I logged on. I stepped on to the dreaded bathroom scale, and we know how much we weigh. It's really not surprising. It's not surprising when you weigh yourself. You know what the number is going to be. I knew what the number was going to be when I stepped on the scale. Yet, when you write it down or you say it out loud, there's just so much reality that comes along with that. So, I'm pushing 8 minutes, sorry. Yesterday, I stepped on the scale, and I am at an all-time high of 213.4. I think I may have weighed more than that at one time in my life, but I'm just not happy with that number, so it's going to be gone. Strangely, today I stepped on the scale after a day of insane loading, and I was at 212. I don't know what that's about. So I was actually down 1.4, and I bought a new scale, and I double-checked. I stepped on it 3 times when I first got it for like 2 days in a row just to make sure every time I stepped on it, it was the same. So, well, I'm hoping it works okay. So anyway, so that went down a little bit. I'm not sure why. I'm very eager to step on it tomorrow after 2 full days of loading and find out what that's about. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. Hopefully it's the last time I see that number, I think. And I hope you all have a great night. And thanks again for all your support and sharing your stories with me as well. And we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.